So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mohan Reddy. I am the SAP FICO trainer, both Telugu and English languages. I'll ready to teach. So, today topics I'll explain almost 80 interview question and answers in this section in this video. So, in this video, complete it's almost more than 1 hour. Completely almost 80 interview questions and answers. I'll explain in detail with clarity. So let's go to the topic. So first of all, in SAP FICO related completely, just I prepared almost 80, based on my experience. Based on my experience, I prepared almost 80 questions and answers. So now I'll explain one by one each and every question with detail. So let's go to the topic. So number one, how many types of years in SAP? So in SAP there are two types of years in SAP. Those are calendar year and physical year. So physical year is nothing but year dependent. So the calendar year refers like January 1st to December 31st, while physical year runs like April 1st to March 31st. So as per in SAP, not only in SAP terminologies, each and every year piece we can treat as a physical year. So physical year and calendar year. So like a physical year, nothing but financial year. So in SAP terminology, physical year is nothing but physical year is nothing but we can call it as a calendar. We can call it as a year dependent year, and calendar year is called as a like January 1st to December 31st is called as a calendar year, and and April 1st to March 31st, this is called as a fiscal year. Fiscal year is nothing but financial year. So, and as per our accounts terminology, fiscal year and as per accounts terminology and accounts written purpose, so IT written purpose, so fiscal year is nothing but one financial year, and assessment year nothing but one final like complete. For example, I can explain March to April 2023 to April 2023 to March 31st, 2034. That is called as we can call as one financial year. So regarding this financial year complete data, we can analyze, we can report like auditing report. We can done by next financial year. So next financial year called as a assessment year. So this financial year up to March 30, April 1st, 2023 to 31st March 2024. This is called as a financial year. These financial complete data we can submit the reports auditing purpose to the next financial year is called as a assessment year. So this is a completely basic knowledge of the accounts related students. So but here in SAP terminology we are using for two types of years. Those are calendar year and physical year. So physical year is nothing but financial year. In SAP terminology we can use the year dependent year. So then let's go to the second question. What is meant by physical year? Then go to the second question. What is the Indian physical year variant? So in SAP, V3 is the physical year variant in SAP. So it is automatically predefined variant. V3 is the predefined variant in SAP FICO for physical year variant. If we want to change its name, we have an option to do we have an option. So generally, V3 is the standard variant for SAP for physical year variant. So if based on the client requirement, if you have now, if based on the client requirement, if we have an option to change this physical year variant like K1, K2, whatever based on our choice, we can assign. So then let's go to the third question. How many types of posting periods are there in SAP? So here in SAP, we are having 12 normal posting and 4 special posting periods. So here normal posting periods is nothing but like April 1st to March 31st. That is called as a financial year. So within the financial year, we are having 12 months. So it is called as a 12 normal posting period. So each and every month is treated as a one posting period. So here within the one financial year, we are having the 12 normal posting periods. So regarding this 12 normal posting periods, regarding this 12 normal posting period, if we can miss any entries regarding this financial year, after that we can choose 4 special posting periods. So in these 4 special periods, we can adjustment any entries regarding the last financial area, like regarding the last 12 months, like 12 months or 12 posting periods related entries. If we can miss any entries, so regarding these entries, we can post the regarding these entries, we can choose the four special period months. So like May, June, July, August. So May, June, July, August. So these are the four special posting periods. So each and every organization, they can automatically predefined for 12 normal posting periods, and they are using for extra four special posting period. So almost four special periods is enough for because of previous complete one financial transactions. If any entry is pending, we can finish within couple of next coming 4 months, May, June, July, August, these 4 months. So then automatically we can finish each and every pending entries regarding the previous year. So then we can go to the fourth question. How many types of chart of accounts in SAP? So in SAP, we are having three types of chart of accounts. So those are operating chart of accounts and group chart of accounts and country chart of accounts. These are all each and every important. These are each and every topic is the most important questions. So we are attending the SAP FICO in interview as a end user or consultant. Whatever, each and every question is very important. Let's go. So please listen each and everything. So in SAP, we are having three types of chart of accounts. So those are operative chart of accounts and group chart of accounts and country chart of accounts. So here I'll explain one by one. Here also we can mention in detail. So then what is the purpose of we are using operative chart of accounts? So here operative chart of accounts means nothing but we are using day-to-day regular transactions. So for example, for day-to-day or monthly transactions, we can use operative chart of accounts. So we are using this operative chart of accounts. We can post the each and every GL accounts like day-to-day transactions, monthly transactions. So like customer related transaction, vendor related transactions, or regular expenditure related transactions, miscellaneous expenditure, whatever the transaction daily, monthly, yearly, we are using these transaction purpose. We can assign the operative chart of accounts. We can use the chart of account. We can use the operative chart of accounts. So then what is the purpose of using group chart of accounts? So here we are using this group chart of accounts for high level company group reporting purpose. So here the group chart of accounts we can create. The main reason, the purpose of group chart of accounts is the company higher level management, like it is client level, complete the client level management. They can see the each and every reporting purpose. We are creating a group chart of accounts. So this group chart of accounts, based on this group chart of accounts, the management will check the reports for each and every company code level as well as individual company code level. It can be possible. So then we'll go for the another question. What is the purpose of operative chart of accounts? So what is the purpose of operative chart of accounts? For day to so just now it's completed. Then we'll go for the what is the purpose of country chart of accounts? For this country specific chart of accounts is issued for the completely with the legal requirements of the taxes and TDS and GST. So here I'll explain the country specific chart of accounts we can create and assign the company code level. Why? Because the each and every company having each and every country having this, different rules and regulations for like tax and tax collection and TDS payable, GST payables and like PF and ESA. What are the each and different types of payables, different types of regulations are framed by the different types of countries. So this purpose we can create the country chart of accounts. So in this country chart of accounts, based on the country level, based on the country level taxation, we can assign the taxations to the particular company code. So then go for the eighth question. What is the purpose of using tolerance group? What is the purpose of using tolerance group? The tolerance group using for employees authorization purpose. So then let's go to the another question. So the eighth question, what is the purpose of using tolerance group? The tolerance group is using for employees authorization purpose simply. Tolerance group is nothing but we are using for employees authorization purpose. So for example, here I can explain in detail. So for example, one company, so for example, if you can choose any company, there are a number of employees, they are joining and lefting each and every company. So if the person joining newly, so the if we can must and should assign the tolerance group to the particular employee user ID. So if we cannot assign the user tolerance group to the particular user ID, particular employee user ID, so the new employee, he did not post any single number of entry and he did not generate any single number of report. So these purpose we can assign the tolerance group to the new employees. So the tolerance group is using for employees authorization purpose. So authorization is nothing but he can post any entry, he can approve any entry, he can generate any reports. So then go to the ninth question. What is used for field status variant? So when we posting the document, the field status variant determines which field is required and which field is not required. So simply here I'll explain when at the time of document posting, which field is required and which field is not required. So which field is required, which field is not required. This purpose we can use the field status variant. So if we are using this field status variant, each and every document like SA document or KR document, KZ document, whatever SA document, whatever the document, if we open the document, there are different types of. If we can open the document, there are different columns to fulfill the. There are different options to fulfill that screen. So each and every option we can assign using with the field status variant. So which field is required, which field is not required, we are using and we are finalizing using with field status variant. Then we go for the 10th question. What is the difference between company and company code? So here, this is the basic question. Company is called as a group of company is called as a group of company. This is the basic question. Company is called as a group of company, like, and company code is called and company code is a one organization unit. So within one group of company, there are n number of company codes available. N number of company codes we can generate. So finally, the company code is nothing but one business line, business organization, business unit line, and group of company is the top of the company code. So here, so simply I'll explain. Company code is called as a group of company, and company is nothing but organizational unit. Under the group of company, a group of company having more number of company codes. So then go to the 11th question. Why we need to create business functional area? So business functional area. First of all, you know the what is meant by business functional area. So functional area is nothing but department of each and every organization. So here, each and every organization, there are different types of department. So for example, we can take one manufacturing, like a cars manufacturing unit. So in this manufacturing unit, there are a number of departments like production, finance, HR, as well as marketing and plant. Each and every there are MMPP, There are different types of departments must and should working in each and every organization. So each and every department we are called as a functional area. So simply as a SAP terminology, functional area is nothing but department of organizational unit. So this T code is FM underscore function. So using this FM underscore function, we can check the each and every department wide functional areas. So then go to the 12th question. Why we need to create credit control area? Why we need to create credit control area? Once again, I'll check. Record is available or not. Yes. So why we need to create the credit control area? Here, credit control area determines the limit amount of the document posting. So simply credit control area why we need to create credit control area. So first of all, credit control area is nothing but to control the limit of the each and every document transaction limit, like amount limit, price limit. So credit control area determines, simply in SAP terminology, credit control area determines the limit of amount. The credit control area determines the limit of amount at the time of the limit of amount at the time of document posting. So here I can explain small way. You can explain detailedly. For example, in XYZ, there are a number of employees is there. So one employee having the entry level, one employee having a senior level employee. So he is having almost to 20 to 30 lakhs. So related 20 to 30 lakhs of limit entries posting option he is having, like vendor invoice posting, customer invoice clearing, whatever the document posting, is having almost 30 lakhs limit. He is having 30 lakhs limit of document posting. So, and one more employee joined newly. So, based on his experience and based on his less experience, he is having only 5 to 10 lakhs credit limit he's having 5 to 10 lakh credit limit for posting the entries. So there is some difference. The new employee having 5 to 10 lakhs and previous employee, old employee having 30 lakhs. So based on the experience, based on the employee trust, we can assign the credit control limit to the each and every employee. So this is called as a credit control limit. So here we can use the based on credit control area, we can post the entries in particular employee designation level wise. So then you go to the 13th question. What are the types of tickets rising in SAP? So these tickets, let me go, I'll explain P1 and P2 and P3 and P4 based on the service level agreement. Based on the service level agreement and based on the time gap. The service level agreement SLA is two types. Those are responsible SLA and responsible SLA and reservation SLA. So ticketing reservation tools are service now. So here I'll explain what are the types of tickets and the completely the tickets will be defined based on the client level agreement. So if the company taken the agreement with the client at the time of agreement, the client, the both company and client they are agreed. They have the discussions after that. They can finalize the tickets may be defined like P1, P2, P3, P4, and P5 like. So here P1 is the first major priority tickets, and P2 is the some below major priority tickets, and P2 is the lower priority, and P4 is the below lower priority. So based on the tickets, so at the time of service level, SLA is nothing but service level agreement. So at the time of service level agreement time, the both like client and company the both client and company they are finalized, they are agreed the service level agreement. P1 and P2 P3 they are there based on the times and time gap. For example, for example we can get the ticket, we can receive the ticket from end user. So here the from P1 way. So the P1 way, P1 ticket is raised. It means that then the TL whatever the consultant they are within a fraction of minutes and within 10 to 15 minutes they will need to resolve the ticket. So these purpose P1 and P2 are and P2 if we can get the P2 ticket, the consultant having some time like or on 5 hours, 10 hours one day, and as well as P3 ticket if the consultant receive the ticket, then using with P3 ticket, so he's having like 3 to 4 days of time, as well as if the customer receives the ticket from P2 P4 model, then he's having some like 1 week to 10 days time gap. So in these scenarios, tickets are using in SAP. So the ticket reservations are based on the companies. They are using the different types of ticketing tools. So here I'll explain one tools like the ServiceNow. ServiceNow is the one of the ticketing tools. It is one of the software, one of the software. So companies are using the ServiceNow ticket. So from companies like the end user, they can raise the tickets using its ServiceNow tickets. Then automatically the consultant and TL team leaders, managers, they can check these tickets and resolving these issues. So let's go to the 14th question. What are the fields filled at the time of GL accounts creation? So whatever the GL, whatever the GL accounts like expenditure GL account, customer GL account, vendor GL account, asset GL account. So whatever the GL accounts creation, we need to fulfill the three types of screens. So those are type description. In this type description, we can create the GL name, GL ledger name, as well as the particular GL comes under the which group, and like it comes under the profit and loss account or else balance sheet, and second one is the control area, and third one is the bank interest screen. So these three screens we need to fulfill at the time of each and every GL accounts creation. So and also like at the time of GL accounts creation, like assets and customers and vendors, contract accounts. These four types of GL accounts we can create at the time of. We must and should select on the recon account at the recon account, reconciliation account at the control data screen. So using with FS00 screen, we can create the GL accounts. So GL account creation T code is FS00. So then go to the 15th question. So then let's go to the 15th question. What is mean by retained earnings? So this is already explained today. Also, I updated this same question and the previous yesterday class. And yesterday class also I explained in details regarding this retained earnings. So first of all, what is meant by retained earnings? Retained earnings uses for every ledger balances carry forward to the next year. It means ledger-wise balances carry forwarded. Like this financial year ledger's closing balances comes to the next financial year like opening balances. So here I'll explain. So retained earnings is nothing but it is a one type of GL account. If we can create the retained earnings GL accounts, so that retained earnings GL account comes under the reserves and surpluses groups. So based on the reserves and surpluses GL groups, at the time of GL group creation, whatever the GL number we can assign for regarding these reserves and surplus GL groups, you can select the GL account for this retained earnings GL account creation purpose. After the creation of GL account creation, we can transfer the each and every ledger balances like customer when total customer balances are each and every individual customer balances as well as total customer balances or else each and every customer ledger balance we can carry forwarded to the one financial year to the another financial year. So here, so not only in SAP and another accounts related modules like Tally and QuickBooks, whatever the ERP systems, we must and should carry forward the GL balances to the one financial year to the another financial year. Like each like March 31st is the one financial year ending date. So at the time of March 31st, we can transfer each and every GL balances to the another financial year like April 1st date on first date. So this is the most important work to the as a SAP FICO consultant as well as the end user. So this is the most important work to the balances carry forwarded. So then we go for the what another question. What is meaning of LSMW? So here I'll explain legacy system migration workbench non-SAP to SAP. So here, LSMW is a complete completely it is having one topic. I already explained and uploaded in my YouTube channel. So I'll explain briefly information about this legacy system. So legacy system LSM is legacy system M migration workbench. So workbench workbench, or workbench tool. I'm sorry, workbench migration workbench. So the legacy system migration workbench tool. So it means non-SAP to SAP, non-SAP to SAP. So here I'll explain. So for example, we can take one manufacturing industry. Previously, the manufacturing industry are using the completely finance related information, whatever the information. Previously, the manufacturing industry are using the software, whatever the software and ERPs are using, like Tally, whatever Oracle, other ERPs the company are using previously. But this financial, whatever the financial, but this new financial year onwards, the company is planned to switch on the to transfer switch on to using this complete information and using with the SAP module. So this purpose the company can switch on the other ERP to SAP. So this purpose this is called as a LSMW, legacy system migration workbench tool. And if we are using this LSMW complete configurations, whatever the steps, so the complete information regarding the particular company related complete information like profit and loss account balances, fixed assets, current assets, fixed long-term loans, short-term loans, so capital accounts, what are the complete the finance, complete the particular organization related the complete information. So stocks and what are the stocks available, so what are the raw material available, what so complete the information will transfer the other ERP system to SAP system. So other non-SAP to SAP system look manu complete data antane we can move using with the LSMW. So finally the LSMW is nothing but we can transfer the complete information, each and every functional area, each and every department wise complete information and complete updated information. We can transfer the other ERP to SAP module. So this is called as a LSMW system. So then another question, APP. APP is the automatic payment program. So this is one of the most important an important topic in SAP FICO, and we can call it as APP is the BT of the SAP. So here we can use the APP system. We can transfer the money, or we can clear the invoices like customer invoices as well as vendor invoice. We can transfer the money as well as we can clear the customer and vendor invoices at the time of single transaction. So before that we can complete the each and every step of APP process. So after completion of each and every process, we can clear the n number of invoice within the fraction of seconds, within the single click, within the fraction of seconds and within the single click. So then here I can explain how many, for example, I'll explain one brief information. For example, if one company having n number of almost thousand number of invoices clearing is pending. So in this scenario, if the company is not using the APP system, so the employees may be transfer the amount, and the employees may be clear the invoices each and every invoice wise as well as each and every vendor wise. So it is a very it's take very lengthy time. So this purpose we are using the automatic payment program. If we can use the automatic program, then automatically we can clear the we can clear the thousands of invoice at a time with accurate process. So in this APP system, there are six number of configurations. So this is the most important question. So how many configurations in SAP APP? So this is one of the most important question. So here I'll explain the detail. In SAP APP, we are having six types of configurations. So in SAP APP, in SAP automatic payment program, we are having six types of configurations. So those are first one, all company codes and paying company codes and payment method in country and payment methods in company code and bank determination and house banking. So these are the six complete configurations, the most important configurations. If we can if we can complete this all six configurations properly, then automatically we can run the APP program. If we can run the APP program, then automatically we can clear the total number of invoices we can clear at the single click. It means single time. So then we go for another question. How to check the global data for company code? So global data is nothing but complete information regarding the company code. Company code level. What are the what are the scenarios we can create, like credit control area, field status variant, and field status variant, and functional area, business functional area. So each and everything we can check. If we need to check the complete information regarding the company global data, if we are using OBY6 T code, if we can use the OBY6 T code, we can check the company code related global data. So here the T code is OBY6, and then you go for the 21st question. Why we are using GL groups? So the GL groups indicates and it monitoring the GL accounts number range, as well as GL ledger comes under the with the GL groups. So here we can check the OBD4 using the OBD4 we can create the GL groups. So based on at the time of GL groups creation, we can assign the GL groups number range also. So each and every GL group having, we are ready to create n number of GL accounts. So for example, I can tell rent paid. Rent means your direct expenditure. So here at the time using with OBD4, we can create the direct expenditure GL groups. We can assign direct expenditure GL groups like 1 to 500 GL groups number GL number range also we can assign. So then again one more expenditure like salaries paid also we can enter direct expenditure. So here direct expenditure at the time of at the time of salary GL creation also we can use the GL groups. So the finally GL groups indicates with the help of GL groups and whatever the the GL groups assign the number range, we can choose that number range, we can create the GL accounts. So each and every GL accounts creation is comes under the GL groups number range, based on the GL groups number range. So we are using OBD for T code. So then I'll go for the another question, 22. How many types of tolerance groups in SAP? So here in SAP, there are we have types of tolerance. We have different types of tolerance groups. Those are employee tolerance group and GL tolerance groups and vendor tolerance groups like as AP accounts payable and customer tolerance groups like as accounts receivable. So here I'll explain the tolerance group or tolerance group, like those are employee tolerance group. So there are different types of tolerance groups in SAP. Tolerance group is nothing but, so for example, if the group of company having a number of company codes. So each and every have a company having different types of tolerance group. So in group of company, there are a number of employees. One employee having only one company code tolerance. One employee have assigned to only one. If we can assign one employee tolerance group to the one company code only, so then automatically he will post the report. He will post the entries and also he will generate the report only one company code level only. If we can assign the a particular employee user ID tolerance group different types of company codes, then automatically the employee can post then automatically the employee post the different types of company code level wise entries posting, as well as he can generate the reports in different types of company codes. So these purpose we can use the employee tolerance group. So as well as GL tolerance group. GL tolerance group means each and every GL ledger wise tolerance group. If we can assign the tolerance group, then only the employee can post the particular GL related entries, as well as customer tolerance group and vendor tolerance group. So simply customer tolerance is nothing but accounts receivable, and vendor tolerance group is nothing but accounts payable. So let's go to the 23rd question. Then what is the T code for GL posting? So this is the basic important question in SAP, and also is the very important question for those who are having attending to the as a freshers. So in SAP, we are having two types of T codes for GL posting. So those are FB50 for single screen and FTS02 for the double screen. So in SAP, we are having two types of T codes available for GL posting. GL posting is nothing but general ledgers posting. So in general ledger posting, FB50 is the FB50 is the one of the T code for single screen. So and F-02 T code for the double screen. So then go to the 24th question. Why we use whole document and park document? So why we used whole document and park document? So then let's go to the 24th question. So here why we use whole document and park document? So the park document we are used for higher level approval purpose, and whole document means at the time of document posting, we don't have proper information regarding this transaction. In these situations, we can hold the document. So here I can I'll explain briefly regarding this. So hold document and park document. What is meaning by whole document and what is mean by whole document? So, for example, if we can post any document like a say document, KR document, KJ document, AA document, whatever the document at the time of document posting. So, at the time of document posting, if we can fill the information regarding the document, the top of the document, there are the top of the document. If I can explain lively, so go to the SAP. Login pad, click on the login pad, user ID, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I'll explain. For example, we can enter the FB50, the GL entry posting single screen. So after filling this complete information regarding this document or date, So complete the information like date. Here I can select the date and GL accounts, can select the company code, GL account like rent paid. I can say salaries account. Salaries account, you can select salaries and kept in salaries in debit and 20,000 salaries and salaries. We can transfer the salaries from like cash or bank. So here I can select the bank. So it will be kept in credit. So amount 20,000. So these are the complete information we can follow. So this is the error rectification tolerance amount. So just now I'll explain about the tolerance group. So tolerance group is the important. So if we cannot assign the tolerance to the particular employee, then we cannot post the single entry. So here the tolerance entry is displayed. So before that I can explain this one. So it is completely brief information. So here I can check the whole document option and go to the document park option. So after completing the complete information, after that we can use this park option. So here I explain park option means if the document is the entry information completed, after that we can go kept the document in park mode using with F8. If the document kept in park mode, so then automatically document will be saved in park mode, but it cannot be any reflected in the financial statements. So at the same time, whole document also, if the complete information fulfill the document, after that we can use the whole document. Then if we can click on this if we can move the document in hold mode, then automatically the document will be the document will be kept in the hold mode. So if the document kept in hold mode, it cannot be reflected in any financial transaction. It cannot be reflected in any financial transactions. So these purpose we can use the whole document and park document. And finally, the park document is using for higher level approval. If we can park one document, then automatically it will be display the higher level. Then automatically it can display the top level management. So they can once they can verify, and then automatically they can post the document. So at the same time, whole document. At the same time, whole document indicates if at the time of document posting, if we at the time of document posting, if we have any more further information, if we are having any doubt regarding the particular transaction, so we can hold the document. So after completion, after clarify this document doubt, then automatically we can save the document like a whole document to save document. So this purpose we can use the whole document and park document. So the park document is nothing but waiting. It is waiting for it is approval for higher level authority, as well as whole document is nothing but it is for further information. If any doubts regarding the particular transaction, we can hold the document. Then go to the 25th question. So what is meant by document reversal and how many types of document reversal? What is meant by document reversal and how many types of, 1 minute. So what is meant by document reversal and how many types of document reversal? So here I'll explain the document reversal is nothing but reversal is nothing but instead of deleting we can change the reversal entry. Instead of deleting we can change the reversal entry. So for example, in SAP we are having 3 types of document reversal. So those are so So in SAP we are having 3 types of document reversal. So those are document reversal and reversal of reversal document and mass reversal document. So here I will explain briefly regarding the what is meant by document reversal and reversal of reversal and mass reversal. So here I'll explain if compared to other ERPs like Tally, Oracle, like whatever the other ERPs, if we are having a deleting option, so deleting, if the end user can post the entry wrongly, if the end user post the entry wrongly, like customer invoice, vendor invoice, and expenditure related essay document reverse, whatever the invoices, the customer may be posted in the wrongly. In these situations, here in SAP, we don't have option to delete the particular wrong entry. So these purpose, the SAP provides three types of reversal entries. So reversal entry regarding the particular wrong post, or particular wrong transaction entry purpose. So one is the document reversal entry. So if the document, if so in the situations, if in the situations one end user posted a document, one end user posted one entry by mistake wrongly. Instead of debit ledger side, he can kept the credit ledger, and credit ledger side, he can kept the debit ledger. So these purpose, then automatically the GL balances will be different. The GL balance will be changes. So this purpose we can use the document reversal entry. So if we are using this document reversal entry, then automatically we can nullify the balances. We can adjust the entry to whatever the GL will be kept in the proper in debit side, and whatever the GL will be kept in the credit side. Then automatically we can rectify this using with document reversal. And the second one is reversal of reversal entry. If the end user wrongly posted entry, so after that the document reversal time also you can post it wrongly. So this purpose you can use the reversal of reversal document. So then document reversal also you can post it in wrongly. So this purpose you can use reversal of reversal entry. And the third one is mass reversal entry. So here the mass reversal is nothing but if the end users can post the n number of entries wrongly. So this purpose we can use the mass reversal option. So this mass reversal option, the end user can select the complete whatever the documents posted in wrongly. These related wrongly posted relate the wrongly posted entries related numbers he can assign here, he can post it here, then automatically using with mass reversal. So the complete whatever the documents will be posted wrongly, the complete documents using with the document numbers we can rectify using with mass reversal. So then you go for the 26th question. Then we'll go for the 26th question. How many types of data in SAP? So in SAP, three types of data available. Those are configurational data, transactional data, and master data. So in SAP, we are having three types of data available. In SAP, we are having three types of data available. So those are configurational data and transactional data and master data. So here in this configurational data, we can configure the complete configurations as in SPRO screen. So this is completely comes under the consultant work. And master data. So master data also it is master data also. So here configurational data and transactional data. So transactional data is completely it is the transaction data like end users workflow. So what are the transactions like day-to-day expenditure, monthly expenditure, vendor related in transactions, customer related transactions, whatever the complete transactions is in a transactions, whatever the transaction done by the end user. So this is called as a transactional data. And we go for another master data. So here in this master data we can create the GL accounts, GL groups, and customer accounts and customer groups. So using this master data we can create this one. And this master data screen also used by the both consultant as well as end users also, they can use this master data. So then you go for the 27th question. So then we'll go for the 27th question. So 27th question. How we can use the financial statements? So in SAP, we can generate the financial statement like ledger wise and period wise and profit center wise and cost center wise and functional area wise and also business area wise. So here, first of all, we know about the what is meant by financial statement. So here, financial statement is nothing but statement is nothing but report, and financial statement is nothing but one particular company complete within the financial year. What is the company position, like how much the profit and loss account, and what is the balance sheet status, like how much company having how much worthable of as profit assets and bank balances, as well as liabilities, current liabilities, and fixed and current liabilities, and like long term loans and short term loans and secured loans and unsecured loans, and current assets and fixed assets, bank balances, cash in hand, whatever the complete financial, the particular company related, complete financially what and financially information related the information we can check this using its financial statement. So, based on this financial statement, we can generate the reports and we can analyze the reports in different department wise, like different department wise. So here I can explain like ledger wise. Ledger means each and every ledger wise, each and every GL account, each and every ledger wise also we can generate the reports, and period wise. So period wise means nothing but month wise, quarterly, 3 months wise, 6 months wise, yearly wise, we can generate the reports. And also profit center wise and cost center wise and functional area wise. Functional area means the department wise. For example, HR department. So HR department total, if, one HR department wise total, how much salaries we can paid. We can paid one particular financial year, or we can paid one particular month. So these are each and business area wise. For example, one company having the different types of business area, different areas, the company having business locations. So we can generate the reports business area wise. So this purpose we can generate the financial statement. These purpose we can use the financial statements. So then you go for the 28th question. Then you go for the 28th question. What is meant by legacy system? So just now here, so LSMW is also interrelated with the legacy system. Legacy system is nothing but the balances carry forward to the one ERP to SAP. So here, like can explain, legacy system is nothing but other than SAP, like Tally for accounts and timesheets for HR departments and JV tools for marketing and sales for Salesforce and Salesforce for the sales department. So what is legacy system is nothing but so ఈ legacy system అంటే మనకి కంప్లీట్ గా ఎస్ఏపి కాకుండా ఉండేటువంటి అదర్ ఈఆర్పి సిస్టమ్స్ ని మనం లెగసీ సిస్టమ్ అంటారు. సో లెగసీ సిస్టమ్ నుంచి మన అదర్ దాన్ ఎల్ఎస్ఎండబ్ల్యూ టాపిక్ ఏంటంటే అదర్ దెన్ ఎస్ఏపి టు ఎస్ఏపి కి డేటాని డంప్ చేయడాన్ని లెగసీ ఎల్ఎస్ఎండబ్ల్యూ అంటారు. సో ఇన్ దిస్ హియర్ టాపిక్ అంటే లెగసీ సిస్టమ్. లెగసీ సిస్టమ్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ అదర్ దెన్ ఎస్ఏపి. సో అదర్ దెన్ ఎస్ఏపిలో ఉండేటువంటి సాఫ్ట్వేర్స్ ఏముంటాయి? అకౌంట్స్ రిలేటెడ్ గా టాలీ ఉంటుంది. సో దెన్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ హెచ్ఆర్ రిలేటెడ్ గా టైమ్ షీట్స్ ఉంటాయి. దెన్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ జేబీ టూల్స్ అండ్ మార్కెటింగ్ రిలేటెడ్ గా జేబీ టూల్స్ ఉంటాయి. అండ్ సేల్స్ ఫోర్స్ వచ్చి సేల్స్ రిలేటెడ్ గా సేల్స్ ఫోర్స్ ఉంటుంది. సో దేర్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ERPs available in market. So these are called as a legacy system. So then we'll go for the 29th question. What is meant by system landscape? What is meant by system landscape? What is meaning by system landscape? So in the SAP system, the landscape is nothing but process of servers in SAP. So those are three types of servers: development server and quality assurance server and production server. So process of landscape server. So in SAP, normally we can use three types of servers. So So in SAP system, it provides the three landscape. Landscape is nothing but three types of servers. So development server and quality assurance server and production server. So in this development server, the complete consultants, they are doing the work like relating the configuration works. So in this development server, there are two types of consultant. Those are functional consultant and ABAP consultant. So ABAP is nothing but coding consultant, and functional consultant is non-coding consultant. Here, the non-coding consultant, they are doing the configurational data, and ABAP consultant, they are designing the screens. They are designing the screens based on the client requirement. Based on the client requirement, and finally the production server and the quality server. So here in this quality server, the quality checking people is there. The quality checking people, they are checking, and they are test on these screens. They are test on the screens, and they are posting the entries for testing purpose. Is each and every configurations, each and every entries posting is everything is perfect. Then automatically the quality assurance team, they can forward it, they can move the complete configurations data to the transactional data. So in this transactional server, finally the end user can post the entries. So this is the completely system landscape system server antaru. So in this landscape system server, the first development server and the quality assurance server, and the third one is the production server. So this is the system landscape server. Then go for the 13th question. Process of landscape server. So any type of configurations done from the development server with the help of TR, transport request, configuration request, So in my target, the complete 80 interview questions I will updated in single video, but due to some technical issues, network issues, again I will connect my mobile hotspot. So let's go to the interview questions. So now discussing about the 30th question, process of landscape server. So any type of configurations. So here any types landscape server is nothing but like development server to quality assurance server, and quality assurance server to production server. So here we are using these development servers like system landscape server. So each and every configuration is done by the development server using with help of TR. So TR is nothing but transport requester. So each and every configuration process, the system will be transferred using with the TR. So then the con- so then the configurational data will be transferred to development server to then quality assurance server. So in this quality assurance server, the quality team, they will check and finalizing the every configurations in every configurations in quality team, and again they will forward it to the production server. So here the landscape server process, landscape is nothing, landscape and the landscape server process also, the both I will explain. So simply I'll explain landscape server is nothing but development server to production server, quality assurance server and quality assurance to production server. So each and every configurations we can transfer with the help of with the help of transport request. We can transfer the data one server to another server. So this is called as a system landscape server. So this is called as a system landscape server. So Wi-Fi is connected. Click on my Wi-Fi. Questions. So then another question, 31st question. How many types of transport requests in SAP servers? How many types of TR request in SAP? How many types of TR request in SAP? So in SAP, two types of transport requests are generated. Those are customized request and workbench request. Here the customized transport request generated by the functional consultant and the workbench transport request generated from the programming consultant. It means ABAP team. So the simply interviewer is asking you how many types of transport requests in SAP. Simply you can check. Simply you can answer. So the transport request may be two types. Those are customized transport request and workbench transport request. Simply customized transport request is called as a consultant. So the customized transport request generated by the functional consultant. So customized and consultant. So here customized transport request is generated by the consultant and workbench transport request is generated by the uh, coding team like ABAP team, like programming consultant. Mm, So then we'll go for the 32 question. What is meant by blueprint? So blueprint is nothing but configurational data collected from the client based on the client requirement. So మనకి బ్లూ ప్రింట్ అంటే ఏంటంటే మనకి రియల్ టైమ్ లో సో ఇఫ్ వీఆర్ వర్క్డ్ ఇన్ రియల్ టైమ్ దెన్ ఆటోమేటిక్లీ యూ ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ద ప్రాపర్ ఐడియా రిగార్డింగ్ ద బ్లూ ప్రింట్. So completely blueprint. What is meant by blueprint? It is a simply answer, and it is very crucial. It is very sensitive question. So the blueprint is nothing but each and every manufacturing industries, those who are having switch on the SAP ERPs. So the first of all, at the time of implementation time, based on the client requirement, each and every requirement require each and every requirement collected from the client. So these each and every requirement, they can the team members like consultant, whatever consultant until they designed using with the design on the blueprint formats. So after fulfill the each and every configuration on the blueprints, then the management, like the consultant team lead, they can take approval from the client. So then only after taking the approval from the client, then only the consultant they can start the configuration in SAP server. So blueprint is the most important one. So here without blueprint in real time, they did not come. They did not finish the consultant and consultant and TL and like a functional consultant and technical consultant. No one cannot done the each single configuration without blueprint approval of the particular client approval. So this purpose blueprint is very most important. So then go for the 33 question. Types of products in SAP. So types of products in SAP. So SAP product is nothing but different types of modules. So in SAP, SAP is providing different types of modules. So those are SAP ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, and SAP CRM, and Customer Relation Management, and SAP PLM, Product Lifecycle Management, and SAP SRM, Supply Relation Management, and SCM, Supply Chain Management. So there are a number of products available in SAP in latest version as per HANA and ECC also. So mainly we are using SAP ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. In SAP Enterprise Resource Planning, we are using like SAP FICO, PPQM, and SD and HR. Different types of modules we are using. These are all comes under SAP ERP. These are all modules comes under SAP ERP. So here I will go for another question. How many types of invoices clearing? So here invoice, first of all, we know about the invoices clearing. Invoice is nothing but invoice, may be different types of invoices. Those are like vendor invoices and customer invoices. So vendor invoices means, for example, we can buy goods and services to them, our goods and services to our vendor. So regarding these goods and services, we can post the invoices. So this is called as a vendor invoices posted. So regarding these vendor invoices, we can clear the amount. Regarding this vendor invoices balance, we can clear the amount. So this is called as a vendor invoice clearing. At the same time, customer invoice clearing means, for example, we can sell in goods and services to our customers. So regarding these goods and services bill amount, the customer may be clear regarding these goods and services bill amount. Against the customer may be customer paid the amount. So this purpose we can clear the when a customer invoice clearing entry posting. So this is called as a invoice clearing. So invoice clearing nothing but vendor invoice clearing and customer invoice clearing. So now we go for the how many types of invoices clearing. So in SAP, at the time of customer and vendor invoices clearing, it displays three types of invoice clearing options. So in SAP, at the time of customer invoice clearing or else vendor invoice clearing, the screens it will be display three types of options. So those are three types of clearing options. So those are partial clearing and residual clearing and standard clearing. So standard clearing is nothing but if the particular vendor, particular vendor or particular customer having the some like 1 lakh something amount. So we can clear the at the time single time we can clear the total amount 1 lakh. So that is called as a standard clearing. And partial clearing is nothing but if the customer or vendor invoices balance having 1 lakh. Now using with partial clearing option, we can clear 50%. Like 50% means 50,000 or else 60%, 70%, whatever we can clear. Like we can select the 60% amount we can clear. It is called as a 60,000. So out of 1 lakh, we can clear 60,000. It is called as a partial clearing. Then residual clearing is nothing but whatever the total balances, whatever the total balances, whatever the total balance to the particular customer or vendor, or whatever the total remaining balance to be paid or to be clear to the particular customer balances as well as the particular vendor balances, we can use this the residual clearing option. We can clear single time the total remaining balance. So this is called as a residual clearing option. So finally, in invoices clearing having standard clearing option and partial clearing option and residual clearing option. So then we'll go for the 35th question. What is meant by module? What is meant by module? So in SAP, we are having different types of modules. So for example, if the employee having in SAP, so SAP in different modules, or like in SAP in one module. So in SAP ERP, so different types of modules is there like FI, MM, CO, PP, QM, SD. So these are number of different. These are number of modules available in SAP. So FI is completely indicates about the finance related model, and MM it is completely relating the material management. CO it is also completely relating the financial management, as well as mainly it is using for the cost controlling. So in the cost controlling CO it determines and it involves the all models all models within the organizations, and PP production planning and quality management, SD sales distribution, and HR. So there are different types of models available in SAP. So model is nothing but in SAP in SAP domain, which model you are worked. So this is called this purpose we can explain in SAP domain we are having different types of modules. So SAP is one of the domain. Under this domain, there are different types of modules. So then let's go to the 36th question. What is meant by submodule? So just now we can explain module. Module is nothing but FI module, MM module, and so SAP is the domain, and module means FI, MM, COPP. These are the modules. Like module means different different department related. So then, what is meant by submodule? So submodule is nothing but if the employee is working in SAP domain under the FI module. So in FI model, if for example consultant can work in all modules. So like, but for example, if we can explain the end user point, in real time, the end user can work only on particular submodule. For example, in SAP domain and FI is the module. In FI module, one end user worked as a real-time employee in organizations. So the in real-time employee, real-time person in organization. So if the person can work and the management is allotted to the person in particular submodule. Submodule means in FI lo GL means general ledger entries, and AR accounts receivable, AP accounts payable, AA asset account. So if the organization having the large number of transactions in this scenario, one employee cannot manage the each and every submodule entries. So this purpose each and every employee having, so the management can allot the each and every submodule purpose one employee they can assign. So the particular employee worked on the particular submodule. So accounts receivable means complete accounts receivable. So customer related information side, one person is working, and accounts payable, vendor related information side, one person is working, and asset related information side, one person working, and GL day to day the regular expenditure related transaction side, one person is company is allotted. So these are called each and every submodules, each and every sub department. So each and every sub department is called as a submodule. So FI is the one department finance related. Under the FI, GL, AR, AP, AA is comes under the sub department. So is called as a submodule. So then we go for the 37. Then we'll go for the 37th question. How many models in real time? How many models in real time? So SAP, we are having four types of work models in real time. Those are on-site model and on-site offshore model and offshore on-site model and offshore model. So here I'll explain one by one. So models. So previously I'll explain previously just now I explained module and sub module is the module and submodule is the different. Module and submodule is the different model. Here, this one is a model. This is the model. So, how many models in real time? So, మీరు రియల్ టైమ్ లో వర్క్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏ మోడల్లో వర్క్ చేశారు? మాడ్యూల్ అంటారు. ఏ మోడల్లో వర్క్ చేశారు? మాడ్యూల్ అంటే ఇది ప్రీవియస్ వన్. సో, మోడల్ అంటే మనం రియల్ టైమ్ లో వర్క్ చేసినప్పుడు మీరు ఏ మోడల్లో వర్క్ చేశారు? ఏ మోడల్ అంటే మీరు ఆఫీస్కి వెళ్ళి వర్క్ చేశారా? లేకపోతే డైరెక్ట్ గా ప్లాంట్ లొకేషన్ లోకి వెళ్ళి వర్క్ చేశారా? సో, దీస్ పర్పస్ వీ కెన్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ these purpose the models can be divided into four types. So here I'll explain on-site model. So on-site model and offshore on-site offshore model and offshore on-site model and offshore model. So here I can explain four types. So let's go to the each and every module wise. I can explain. So first of all, what is meant by on-site model? So on-site model and so here in this on-site model, almost 100% of all types of employees sitting at the client location is called as a on-site model. So the client location is nothing but manufacturing unit, manufacturing organization location. So each and every employee, like finance department employees, so or else HR department employees, marketing department employees, and production planning department each and every department total employees are sitting and working at the client location like client location and at the time organization plant location. So this is called as a on-site model. So then what is meant by on-site offshore model? So in this scenario I'll explain 80% of team members. So whatever the total team members, like if for example if we total employees, we can send the 100 employees. So 100% employees, that complete 100 employees work in the client location. This is called as a on-site model. So here 80% of team members. So here total 100 members. So 80% of team members working at the client location. So here 80 members working in client location and 20% or 20 members working in the at office location. So office locations లో 20% వర్క్ చేస్తారు. సో దీన్ని what is meant by on-site, what is meant by on-site offshore model is nothing but 80% of employees work in the client location and 20% of employees work in the office location. So then we go for the offshore on-site model. So it's completely reversal. What is meant by offshore on-site model? On-site offshore అంటే మనకి on-site అంటే ఫస్ట్ స్టార్టింగ్ on-site అంటున్నారు కాబట్టి on-site లో 80% ఎంప్లాయీస్ క్లయింట్ లొకేషన్ లో 20% ఆఫీస్ లొకేషన్ లో. ఇయర్ ఆఫ్ షోర్ ఆన్ సైట్ మోడల్ అంటారు కాబట్టి ఆఫ్ షోర్ ఆన్ సైట్ మోడల్ అంటే 80% ఆఫ్ టీమ్ మెంబర్స్ వర్కింగ్ ఎట్ ద ఆఫీస్ లొకేషన్ అండ్ 20% ఆఫ్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ వర్కింగ్ ఎట్ ద క్లయింట్ లొకేషన్. So finally, offshore model. So offshore model is nothing but here 100% of team members working with the client office location. So this is called as a offshore model. So then we'll go for the 42 question. How to classify the house banking? So wait some time. So here in this video, it is very lengthy video, almost 2 or more than 2 hours I am ready to explain. Why? Because so here I have prepared almost 80 interview questions. So in this complete 80 interview questions, so in my target, I'll upload in single video. So this purpose I'll explain this total 80 videos in single video. So then let's go to the 43 question. What is meant by foreign currency? So here, how to classify house banking system? So here, first of all, house banking system is nothing but if we are using this house banking system, the main purpose is APP, automatic payment purpose. We can use the house banking system, or else the vendor is asking the vendor or customer, they are informed and they are informed to the accounts department if if my balance is carry forward to the transfer to the particular bank account. So previously we transferred the balance in my HDFC bank, and now I am requesting to please transfer my balance to the HDFC bank. So these purpose sometimes vendor is asking to carry forward their balance to the different types of their own banks. So this purpose we can create the house banking. So finally house banking is nothing but one vendor having different types of bank accounts. So this purpose we can create the particular vendor related different types of bank accounts we need to create and assign APP. So this is called as a house banking system. Here I'll explain. The house bank will divided in three parts. Those are bank master and bank account and banking. So house banking, how to classify house banking ante manaki sometimes it's not traced the question related answer. So simply house bank, how to classify the house banks. So how to classify house banks అంటే ఏం లేదు కంప్లీట్ గా వెండర్ ఆర్ కస్టమర్ రిలేటెడ్ బ్యాంక్స్ ఉన్నటువంటి క్రియేట్ చేసినటువంటి బ్యాంక్ ని హౌస్ బ్యాంక్ అంటారు. సో ఈ హౌస్ బ్యాంక్ లో మనం ఏమేమి డేటాని మనము అప్లోడ్ చేయాలి హౌస్ బ్యాంక్ లో అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ బ్యాంక్ ఒక కస్టమర్ సంబంధించి కస్టమర్ నేమ్, కస్టమర్ అడ్రస్, కస్టమర్ మొబైల్ నెంబర్, అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం కస్టమర్ సంబంధించి బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్ యాజ్ వెల్ as IFSC కోడ్, branch MIR code. So these are different types of bank related information we can create. So this is called as this is called as house banking system under. So these house banking will be divided into three parts. Those are bank master data and bank master data and bank account and bank key. So the bank master includes bank details like bank address, name, and bank ID, like current account or savings account. And the bank data determines bank account number. Also bank key means IFSC code, so like shift code. So this is called as a house banking systems. So then we go for the 43 question. What is meant by foreign currency posting? So simply I'll explain. Foreign currency posting is nothing but when we post any document other than local currency, that is called as a foreign currency posting. So for example, if we can post any document like a vendor related document, customer related document, whatever the document we can posting, at the time of document posting we can change the document, we can change the currency. So we can change the currency like Indian currency to foreign currency. Our country currency change to our country currency remove and kept in the foreign currency. So that is called at the time of document currency posting. Whatever the currency we can specify, that is called as a document for document currency enter. So foreign currency is not foreign currency is also same at the time of document posting. If we can select the foreign currency, so that is called as a foreign currency enter. So here we go for the how many types of currencies reflected in the reflected in the time of document posting. So if we can post any document, so if we can post the document, the document related money, it will be reflected which types of how many types the document currency will be reflected. So here if we can post any document, the currency will be reflected in three types. So those are transaction currency and local currency and group currency. So if we can post any document, the currency will be reflected in three types. So those are transaction currency and local currency and group currency. So then we'll go for the explain this about regarding this transactional and local and group currency. So transaction currency means at the time of accounting entry posting, whatever the currency we are specified, that currency is called as a transaction currency. Just now I explained. So if we can post any document at the time of document posting, whatever currency we can specify, that is called as a transaction currency. And local currency is nothing but and then local currency is nothing but and local currency. Whatever the currency we have specified at the time of company code creation, that currency called as a local currency. Here I explain starting at the time of company code creation, like enterprise structure or global global configuration structures, global configuration settings creation time. So whatever the currency we are specify, that is called as a company code currency. Simply local currency is nothing but local currency is nothing but called as a company code currency. So whatever currency we are specified at the time of company code creation, that currency is called as a local currency or company code currency. So then what is meant by group currency? So group currency group currency we are creating for the reporting. Group currency is nothing but we are creating for reporting purpose. We can create the group currency. So then then 48th question. What is meaning of recurring document? So recurring document. Okay. So we already explained and uploaded the complete information regarding the recurring document topic. So recurring is nothing but recurring document is nothing but it processes the business transactions automatically. So recurring is nothing but collecting the money from our customers. So for example, you can take one bank like Axis Bank. Axis Bank provide the loans to the customers. So then regarding this loan, the customer will repay the amount with the form of EMI. So the EMI amount will be generated, will be debited from the customer account automatically each and every month, 5th tarikh. So based on this recurring document configurations, so the company will collect the money from the customers automatically. So each and every month. So here recurring is nothing but to collecting the money from the customers then automatically using with the in recurring document there are have in recurring document configuration it is having the a number of configurations. If we can done the each and every configurations properly, then automatically we can go. Then we can not. Then automatically we can go to the run. Then automatically it will the due date automatically if the due date is completed, then automatically the amount will be debited from the customer account and automatically it will be credited to the company account. So this purpose we are using the recurring document. So simply recurring document means it is the process of the process. It is the process of business. Simply recurring document means it is the process of transactions automatically. So then we go for the 40th question. How many types of reconciliation accounts in SAP? So in SAP, we are having 5 types of reconciliation accounts. So those are domestic reconciliation account and international vendor reconciliation account and one-time vendor reconciliation account and service vendor reconciliation account and inventory vendor reconciliation account and inventory. So here I'll explain in SAP we are having 5 types of reconciliation accounts. So those are so here I'll explain 5 types. In SAP we are having 5 types of reconciliation account. Including that almost 3 types of reconciliation account is very most important. So those are domestic vendor reconciliation account and international vendor reconciliation account and one-time vendor reconciliation account. So, and one more to is the service vendor reconciliation account, inventory vendor reconciliation account. So here I'll explain detail. Domestic reconciliation account is not only nothing but vendor. So it is it is using for vendor both vendor and customers also. The both vendor and customers also we can use this reconciliation account. So, for example, if we can create the vendors, or else we can create the customers. Though the vendor is comes under the within the country, so in this purpose we can create the domestic vendor. At the same time, if the customer is in within the country, we can create the domestic customer. So, or also domestic vendor, domestic and international recon account is nothing but if the vendor is staying at other countries out of India, like other foreign countries. So this purpose we can create the international vendor recon account. At the same time, our customer also is in from other countries. So this purpose we can create the customer master data. We can use the international customer master data. So and one more is the one-time vendor. So if we can buy any if we can deal any transactions regarding with our customer or vendors at only single time. So single time only. So this purpose we can create the one-time vendor as well as one-time customer accounts creation. So and service vendor reconciliation account. So here I'll explain. So here I'll explain service vendor reconciliation account is nothing but so, for example, if we can buy if we, in the organization, if we can buy one machinery, so then automatically we can contract with the vendors regarding this machinery. Service time is 5 to 10 years. So if we can buy if we can buy complete the plant and machinery, so then after that again we need to buy service contract also. So the service contract time, if the machinery is if the machinery is breakdown, if the machinery is going any breakdown, then automatically we can inform the service vendor. So the service related vendors came to the organization and service the particular machine and repair that particular machine, plant and machinery. So these types of vendors we can call as the service vendors. So, and inventory vendor recon account. So, inventory vendor is nothing but goods and services supplier vendor. So these are called as inventory vendor. So, then let's go to the 15th question. How many types of currencies supported in SAP, ECC, and S/4HANA? So, this is the ECC is the old version, and S/4HANA is the latest version. So, in SAP, ECC support almost three types of currencies. And in S/4HANA, it support 10 types of currencies. So it means if the company started the business in different types of countries, so like US, UK, Canada, whatever almost more than within the three countries, the company done the transaction. So this purpose the ECC version, it will be supported to the within the three countries. So, but if the company transactions have the company doing the business, so almost more than more than three companies, like five companies, 10 companies. So these purpose we can use the S/4HANA. So the S/4HANA is supported for the almost 10 types of currencies. So the S/4HANA will support almost 10 types of currencies. So let's go to the topic 51th question. What is meant by financial statement? So in previous interview question, I already explained financial statement is nothing but with a company, one company financial position to know one company financial position knowing purpose, we can create the profit and loss account balance sheet. So each and everything we can create using with financial statement. So simply I'll explain. So for example, other finance related models, like we can choose the tally, like we can choose the tally. In Tally, if we can post any GL entries, then automatically it will be displayed. It will be generated the reports. So, like profit and loss account and balance sheet, whatever the reports, it will be reflected to the particular transactions. But compared to here, compared to in SAP we don't have automatically predefined P&L account and balance sheet. So based on the client requirement in SAP, we only design in profit and loss account. So based on the GL groups number range, whatever the GL groups using with OBD4, whatever the GL groups we created, at the time of GL groups created, what are the GL account number range we assigned. So based on that, we can create the GL ledgers. So then automatically, if we can post in GL entry, if based on the GL groups, we can assign the financial statement versions. So in SAP terminology, financial statement version is nothing but we can create the profit and loss account and balance sheet based on the client requirement. So this is called as a financial statement version center. So then go to the 50. What are the other models into which financial accounting in SAP FICO? So in finance, SAP FICO కు సంబంధించి ఫైనాన్స్ రిలేటెడ్ మాడ్యూల్ FICOకి మోడల్స్ విత్ ఇంటిగ్రేటెడ్ మనకి ఫైనాన్స్ రిలేటెడ్ FICOకి సంబంధించి వాట్ ఆర్ ద మాడ్యూల్స్ విత్ ఇంటిగ్రేటెడ్ విత్ అదర్ మాడ్యూల్స్ విత్ ద FICO. So in SAP FICO, the following modules are integrated like sales and distribution, production, planning, material management, human resources, and cost controlling. The controlling module manages financial trust. So within the organizations, each and every module it will be interrelated to the finance module. Why? Because the finance module is the very most important and crucial module. So without financial module, without finance FSCO module, we cannot run the any organizations. Why? Because each and every organization, each and every transactions, each and every movement without process of money, we cannot run the single transaction. We cannot done the single action. So this purpose, the FICO is the most important model in SAP, and the FICO interacting with that below mentioned models like production, sales, marketing, distribution, material, and HR and cost control. So there are including with all departments, the FICO is the interrelated. So then we go for the 53 question. So then we go for the 53 question. What are the most important elements in SAP FICO? So in SAP FI and a complete, it comes under the complete the financial statement reports. So the important organization elements in SAP FI as follows: functional area, business area, and company code and chart of account. So FI different to CO different. So FI completely generating the reports, internal reporting and external statement, and CO determines internal cost control, internal decision making, and cost controlling. So in SAP completely FI model, FI lo most important elements in FI most important elements is the first of all company code creation and business area creation of company code and business area, functional area, and chart of accounts. So these are the four most important elements in FI: company code, business area, functional area, and chart of accounts. So then go to the 54th question. What is the best way to manage the transaction from different business lines within the company? So what is the best way to manage the transaction from different business lines? So within the group of company lo, for example, we can take one Tata group. So Tata group lo different types of businesses ఉంటాయి. Different Tata Insurance కానీ, Tata Motors కానీ, whatever the Tata products, so Tata Steel, whatever different types of product manufacturing units, different types of business lines ఉంటాయి. సో ఈ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ బిజినెస్ లైన్ కి సంబంధించి అన్నిటికి కూడా క్వశ్చన్ ఏమో ఇక్కడ క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటి, వాట్ ఈస్ ద బెస్ట్ వే టు మేనేజ్ ద ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్. సో డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ బిజినెస్ లైన్ కి సంబంధించి అన్నిటికీ రిపోర్ట్స్ మనం టాప్ లెవెల్ ఉన్నటువంటి మేనేజ్మెంట్ చెక్ చేసుకోవడానికి దానికి ఉన్నటువంటి ఆప్షన్ ఏంటంటే the main option is we can create the company code. So each and every business line purpose we can create the company code. So without creation of company code, we cannot generate the reports to the each and every business line. So here the best way to create the business areas we can. So here the best way to create the business areas, you can also create the different company codes for each and business line and to manage the transactions from different business lines company. So then you go for the 50 question. 50. What is the function of the company code in SAP FICO? The company code is responsible for generating the financial statement like profit and loss account statement, balance sheet, and others. FI బేస్ చేసుకుని FICO బేస్ చేసుకుని మనకి మేజర్ ఫంక్షన్ ఏముంటుందంటే పర్టికులర్ కంపెనీకి రిలేటెడ్ గా ప్రాఫిట్ అండ్ లాస్ అకౌంట్ బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్ ని రిపోర్టింగ్ పర్పస్ ఇట్ కెన్ బి యూజ్ఫుల్. So what is the use for financial statement? Just now I explained regarding the financial statement version. Financial statement version is nothing but we can create the report. We can create the P&L account, balance sheet. So FSV is the reporting tool. It helps to extract the financial account from SAP like balance sheet and profit and loss account using it multiple FSV. So you can generate the output various external agencies like banks and other. So ఈ కంప్లీట్ గా ఫైనాన్షియల్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ మనం క్రియేట్ చేసినందువల్ల దాని ద్వారా మన కంపెనీకి సంబంధించి విత్ ఇన్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇయర్ లో టోటల్ ఎంత పేబుల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఎంత రిసీవబుల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, బ్యాంక్స్ నుంచి ఎంత బ్యాంక్ బ్యాలెన్స్ ఎంత ఉంది, బ్యాంక్స్ కి ఎంత లైబిలిటీస్ ఉంది. సో ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ ఫైనాన్షియల్ రిలేటెడ్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ మనకి దీంట్లో డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది. So then what is the significance of financial statement? So explain the relationship between company code and controlling area. So these are all questions we'll explain maybe next video. So these are all questions. 75. So let me explain what is meant by retaining. So just now in previous day class I also I'll explain about the retained earnings. Retained earnings is nothing but it is the one of the GL accounts. So the GL accounts comes on the reserves and surpluses. So if we are using the GL accounts, we can carry forward the balances to one financial year to another financial year. So this purpose we can use the GL accounts. So then we go for the types of currencies in SAP. So in SAP we can SAP system we can 7 types of currencies. Those are document currency, local currency, group currency, hard currency, index based currency, and global currency and controlling currency. So simply document currency means I already explained at the time of document posting, whatever currency we specify that is called as document currency. Local currency means nothing but whatever the currency we can specify at the time of company code creation, that is called as a company code currency. Then group currency is nothing but group level reporting purpose. We can assign the group level currency. Then what is meant by index based currency? So it is country, it country specific, I use it for country specific requirement like reporting. This currency is assigned for the country level. So controlling area currency, this system is used by currency for cost accounting. So these are the each and every question. So completely I'll explain almost 81 topics. So this completely topics related information I updated in description mode, and this PD and this completely Excel sheet I created as a PDF and save in my Google Drive, and this PDF link also and this total interview questions PDF link also I updated in description mode. So thank you so much. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, and also I'm expecting more views and more subscriptions from your side. So thank you so much.